In this podcast episode, the host interviews Susanna Søberg, a metabolism researcher who has focused her work on the effects of deliberate cold and heat exposure on human physiology and metabolism. She has conducted research on how cold and heat therapy can be used to enhance metabolism, burn fat, and reduce the risk of disease. Her research has shown that deliberate cold exposure, such as winter swimming in cold water, can activate brown fat, leading to an increase in metabolism and a more efficient glucose balance. This can be beneficial for individuals with type 2 diabetes and obesity. Søberg explains that the body has two main types of fat, brown fat and white fat. White fat is considered unhealthy and is typically found around the belly and internal organs. It can increase the risk of type 2 diabetes and obesity. On the other hand, brown fat is considered healthy and can help in burning white fat. Søberg's research has focused on activating brown fat through cold exposure to improve metabolism and overall health. Søberg's research has shown that deliberate cold exposure, such as winter swimming, can lead to an increase in brown fat activation and a more efficient glucose balance. This can result in a higher metabolism and lower insulin levels, which is beneficial for overall health. Submerging in cold water activates the sympathetic nervous system, increases dopamine and norepinephrine, and triggers the release of oxytocin, leading to increased feelings of happiness and gratitude. Individuals who engage in cold therapy may experience an increase in dopamine levels up to 5 times higher. Additionally, cold exposure can lead to an increase in heat generation from brown fat, resulting in a higher heat loss rate and increased metabolism. She also suggests that consistent cold therapy can lead to a change in brain chemistry, resulting in a more positive outlook and improved mental health. Søberg recommends a cold therapy protocol of 11 minutes per week, divided over 2 to 3 days. On each of these days, she recommends going into the water 3 times, with each dip lasting 1 to 2 minutes. She emphasizes that this protocol is feasible for healthy individuals and can lead to significant benefits in metabolism and overall health. Søberg emphasizes the importance of safety when engaging in cold therapy. She advises individuals to avoid hyperventilation or breath holding before entering cold water, as this can further activate the sympathetic nervous system and decrease blood flow to the brain. Instead, individuals should focus on slow nasal breathing or breathing through the cold shock response to activate the parasympathetic nervous system and maintain calmness. Additionally, Søberg recommends avoiding dunking the head in cold water to prevent rapid heat loss and potential fainting. It is important to have an escape plan and engage in cold therapy with others present to ensure safety. Søberg explains that cold water is typically defined as water below 15 degrees Celsius, 59 degrees Fahrenheit. However, she suggests that individuals do not need to go to such extreme temperatures to experience the benefits of cold therapy. Engaging in cold exposure at slightly higher temperatures can still activate the sympathetic nervous system and lead to an increase in metabolism. She also advises against prolonged exposure to extreme cold, as this can pose risks such as hypothermia. Instead, individuals can alternate between slightly warmer and colder temperatures to continue reaping the benefits of cold therapy. The host, Lewis Howes, shares his personal experience with cold therapy, stating that he has been engaging in ice baths for about 22 years. He started in college, doing it 3 times a week after football practice. Howes emphasizes the benefits he has experienced from cold therapy, including increased mental clarity, reduced inflammation, and improved recovery after physical activity. He also mentions that he typically engages in cold therapy at temperatures around 44 degrees Fahrenheit. Søberg goes on to discuss the benefits of heat therapy, particularly in saunas. She explains that infrared saunas can improve skin health, increase collagen and elastin production, and aid in wound healing. Additionally, heat therapy can increase nitric oxide levels, leading to improved blood vessel elasticity and cardiovascular health. She recommends spending 10 to 20 minutes in a sauna, with a maximum of 30 minutes per session, to avoid overexertion and potential negative effects on the body. Søberg recommends alternating between cold and heat therapy, such as plunging into cold water and then entering a sauna to maximize the benefits of both therapies. She explains that ending on cold therapy can lead to an increase in metabolism and an afterburn effect, resulting in continued fat burning and energy expenditure for up to 48 hours. She suggests that this protocol can be particularly beneficial for individuals looking to optimize their physical and mental health, as it can lead to improved mood, increased energy levels, and enhanced overall well-being. Søberg discusses the findings of various studies on cold and heat therapy, highlighting the benefits of consistent exposure to cold water and saunas. She references a cohort study on sauna bathers in Finland, which found that individuals who used saunas 2 to 3 times per week had a 27% lower risk of cardiovascular diseases, while those who used saunas 7 times per week had a 46% lower risk. In addition to cold and heat therapy, Søberg also discusses the importance of breathing techniques in promoting overall well-being. She highlights the benefits of slow nasal breathing and box breathing in calming the nervous system, reducing stress, and increasing oxygen flow to the brain. These techniques can be valuable tools for managing anxiety, improving focus, and promoting a sense of calm. The conversation then shifts to the importance of following one's passion and staying dedicated to it. Søberg believes that when individuals do what makes them happy, it will eventually work out for them. She encourages people to stick with their interests and passions, even if it takes time to see the results. Another lesson Søberg shares is the importance of self-validation. She advises against seeking validation from others and instead encourages individuals to validate themselves. She believes that relying on external validation can be a hindrance to success and happiness. By staying true to oneself and validating one's own choices, individuals can find fulfillment and success on their own terms. Søberg also emphasizes the value of spending time with family and finding ways to connect with loved ones. She believes that family is an essential part of life and encourages people to prioritize spending time with their loved ones. She shares her own experience of finding activities that she and her family can enjoy together, emphasizing the importance of creating meaningful connections with family members.